Hello, beautiful, serene stars, and welcome today to your pick a card reading. And this one is just think of anything that you have on your mind or you want an answer to, or some guidance and some direction. I just want to pop in. I hope you're all good wherever you are across the world. If it hasn't been the best day, I'm sending you lots of love, okay, and healing your way. There's a lot going on in the world at the moment, so it is a bit of a challenging journey for some of you out there. Okay, so your first card number one, the beautiful Queen of Wands. And you can pause this video, and just see which one you feel the most drawn to. So the Queen of Wands. And card number two is the Eight of Wands. Okay, let's go on to card number three, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, you can pause the video and just see which card you feel the most drawn to. And I will see you in your reading. Hello, beautiful pile number one, and welcome to your reading. And you chose the Queen of Wands. And I'm going to go over the basic meaning first before I tune in and possibly choose other cards. I'll see how I feel, which way the energy and spirit takes me. So the basic meaning of this card is courage, and she's really confident, the Queen of Wands, and self-assured, and she supports others. She's also very creative and very independent, okay? I'm just going to tune in and see what messages Spirit and the cards can give me here. They're giving me the words have faith and have courage, okay? They're giving me the word meaningful situations. Give me the word forward movement, okay? And action, and actually pile number two is an action card. So it's interesting they're giving me that there. Show me as the sun is rising, whatever the situation is. And again, this is a general reading. They may give me something more specific, but it is a general reading, okay, for many of you across the world. So they'll try and give me sort of different scenarios, but the message remains the same. So this could be career, okay? This could be relationships. It could be you moving to a new area. I'm being given the word geographical. Okay, it could be world-related stuff that's on your mind, but whatever it is, the message remains the same. They draw me into this beautiful, beautiful, like a burgundy red dress she has on there, and how poised she is and how confident she is. And I'm being shown, whatever it is, it's like a yes answer. It is a positive outcome, okay? But they give me the word stormy weather. You could have been going through stormy stuff, or you're still going through stormy weathers, or there's stormy weathers. It's going to be a mixture here. It's not all going to be sunshine and rainbows, is what I'm being seen here. But the outcome is those sunrises, those sunsets, and those that beautiful feeling here. But this is life's journeys. It's going to be ups and downs and ebbs and flows, but whatever it is, they're wanting you to walk into this with confidence, okay? Facing it, facing, the good days, walking tall, the not so good days, walking tall, and keeping this sense of knowing thyself and knowing who you are. That's really important. And they're saying, give me the words grounded, and they're showing me her grounded into the ground. So like stay grounded in whatever this is. And it could be practices like meditation or walking or running or dancing, anything that helps you to remain grounded to the earth and grounded to yourself, grounded to what's going on, around you, okay? They give me the word turbulent, yeah. So I feel that despite you feel experiencing any turbulence, you're going to have this confidence, this air of confidence. You're walking with this air of confidence And they've shown me this swan on the water, calm, and they show me this to represent someone sort of outwardly confident, even though underneath your feet may be kind of paddling, you may be unsure. I'm being given the word uncertainty. So there can be a lot of uncertainty around you in the world and whatever this situation is. But but they're giving me positivity and positive outcomes at the end of this. So that's really wonderful there. They're drawing me down to the beautiful black cat here and giving me the word companion. I know in some cultures they think black cats as bad luck, but I think of black cats as very good luck. And I've had a couple of beautiful black cats in my life. You'll always see me covered in scratches. That's just part of it, part of having cats. Not all cats scratchy, but I have one with particularly sharp claws. Anyway, I've got to stop going on about my cats, cat mad. But they are drawing me into this beautiful companion, okay? And these geckos, I believe they are at the side there. So I feel you're going to be surrounded, or you are surrounded with these supportive networks. It may only be 3 good friends, but they're showing me the word true. It's best to have 3 good friends around you, supporting you, protecting you. This is very protection, a lot of protection coming in here with the black cat, rather than having lots of acquaintances, who perhaps don't have your best interest at heart. Keeping your circle small. So I feel a lot of you are either getting rid of a lot of people that don't align with you, or you do just generally keep a small circle. But again, they're giving me very positive outcomes in whatever this is. Again, that could be relationships. I keep seeing career moves, so I do feel it's more career related here, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. We can take this message all facets as we are on the general reading. And there's so many of you that watch from across the globe, so to take that into account there. Is there anything else that you can give me? Just go forth and keep moving. They give you a hesitation, so I think that even though you might outwardly look, like this beautiful, confident queen, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, non-identifying. It's just to show the message here. Even if you're not feeling the most secure, you're going to exude this confidence, and that's going to give people, other people, confidence around you in what you do. Have faith. Have faith is what I'm being shown here. What a beautiful message. Is there anything else before we end this pick a card question reading? No, we're going to do you a charm though. We're going to do a charm with this and see what comes out. Yeah, shimmy, shimmy, shake. Okay, I'm going to put it there. I'm going to look the other way. What have we got? Oh, we've got a beautiful white bolt of lightning. So for me, this feels like a fast action. It feels like a surprise. And I've always been given the word action. I don't know why they give me the word duplicate. I don't know what that's all about. What does that mean? I really don't know what that means, but that may mean something to use out there. Duplicate means to copy of the same, doesn't it? Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, like bolt of lightning, just like surprises. I'm seeing the word surprises there. Is there anything else you can give me? Well, I'm going to focus because I'm too busy waffling. Success, and you will succeed. So whatever this is, there's lots of success. There could be a message coming to you out of the blue that you wasn't expecting. Good news here. So that's wonderful. Okay, pile number 1. That is the answer and guidance to your question today. And I feel this with so much love and so much light and so many blessings. And I will see you in the next reading. God bless. Hello, beautiful pile number 2, and welcome to your reading today. And you chose the 8 of Wands. Okay, so whatever this is you've been thinking about, or you want guidance on, or you want answers to, I'm going to go with the very basic meaning of the card, and then as a spiritual medium, I'm going to tune in. I'm going to see what I'm given, basically. So with this card, it's rapid action, swift movement, and Could be like communication coming in back and forth, like emails and text or phone calls. It's definitely a card of advancement and embracing change, okay? And I'm going to tune in and see what I do. I get really random things and really random images, so I'm just going to go with them, okay? They show me a jar of like pickles, you know, like the cucumbers that you pickle, okay? And I don't know why they're showing me that. That's really interesting. I'm being given the word America. I know we do have some viewers in America. I'm being given the word travel here. Again, the message remains the same, but they may give me different sort of examples because we are covering a lot of people across the world here. What are you showing me with this pickle? I'm going to focus, okay? They show me like a burger and someone taking the pickle out, which is very specific. So they do often give me metaphors or symbolizing stuff. So I'm just seeing what else next comes. There's some of you like the pickle and some of you don't like the pickle, okay? Right. They give me the word offers, offers on the table coming. This could be around relationships, could be partnerships, okay? Could be romantic, people offering, you know, going on dates. We've got Valentine's coming up, haven't we? Could be offers of marriages, okay? Could be offers of jobs, like contracts. It could be different places. You know, you may be putting in offers on a home or something like that. It could be offers for courses for university. Okay, there's so many different ideas and images that they're giving me here. They're giving me contracts to sign. This could be literal contracts to sign, or this could just be them metaphorically, symbolically showing me. Okay, there's some of these offers, so they're showing me like a tray of burgers. So it may have nothing to do with burgers, so don't worry about that. And if you're vegan or vegetarian, we will make those vegan and vegetarian burgers for you. Okay, don't worry about that. I don't want to trigger anyone. But it's showing me like some of these offers will be what you'll like, you know, and you'll want. Some of them you may not like, and they're giving me you get to pick and choose, okay? And some bits you may want to take out, okay? You may say, right, I don't want pickle in that. We'll add pickle to that. This needs that. So it's evaluating as well. They're giving me the word evaluating. Sorry if I drop my T's. I'm from Essex originally, so we don't pronounce our words properly. Yeah, so I know a lot of people from different countries, so I try to pronounce things properly. Back to the reading. Yeah, so this is fantastic, and this feels like exciting energy, you know, an uplifting energy. And I feel like I'm talking faster than in the first reading when I'm talking about this. And this is a card of fast movement here. They showed me like a truck and someone in a truck, and they're giving me the word safari. So it's almost like some of you literally may be going on a safari adventure and traveling around, okay, to different places. But I think it's more metaphorical, like get ready for this adventure, get ready for this next phase in whatever this is to do with that you are asking about, you know. It's really exciting. And you're focused here, like this person in the card, and they're showing me focused and you're driven, okay? Some of you may not be in that energy at the moment, or just getting into that energy, but this is where it's going to be, is what they're showing me. You very focused and very driven. Keep your eye on the goal is what they're giving me. Keep your eye on the ball, okay? And multiple choices for you. Successful outcomes with this card. Those are the words that I'm seeing there. Ooh, it's like I need to take a deep breath. And this almost looks like you could be on a safari in the background, doesn't it? And I'm just seeing the little safari van driving, you know, up and down and adventuring all over the place. Okay. Really, really exciting. And again, the word travel for some of you. That's beautiful. Okay, I love that. Let's take a charm and see what we get. Right, I'm going to put it out there because I have to try and not look. I'm looking the other way. I've got a few there. We'll take two. We'll take two. Sorry about that weird noise. That was unnecessary, wasn't it? Here are the beautiful black hearts there, and this. It looks like a daisy to me. I don't know, I'm hearing that song, Daisy, Daisy, do 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 do. It's an old song. I'll try and find it and then I'll slip it in there because it may have a symbolic meaning. But this feels like fresh, like with Daisy's fresh new adventures, fresh ideas and fresh opportunities coming. I will look up the symbolism of a daisy and see. Well, you'd have that little rhyme, wouldn't you? And they've given me this before. Does he love me? Does he not? Does he love me? Does he not? But it feels like going through different opportunities and different people again. It's kind of giving that message with it there, with that old fashioned rhyme and action of taking petals off of a daisy. I think that originated from France, that practice. I don't know if you call it practice, but that fun thing many of us did when we were younger, and you had the beautiful heart. So it could be romantically linked here. Could be romance for you and lots of suitors. I'm seeing the word suitors, but very much so. I think with a lot of you, it's like you. Black's giving me like this more in charge, large and in charge, and you get to make these decisions and passion and lots. They're showing me lots of different images here. There's someone passionate about what they do. Okay, which very much links into that card and the messages that are being given. And that keeps you focused and excited and driving forward. I think the people around you in your it could be family, it could be friends, it could be like a work team or a new team coming in are going to be as passionate as you are and as driven. That's beautiful. So that is the answer to whatever you asked today, and guidance and messages there. And I feel this with so much love and so much light and so many blessings. And I will see you in your next reading. God bless. Hello, beautiful pile number 3, and you chose the wheel of fortune to help with the answer to your question, whatever it is you have in your mind, and guidance on this. And I love this card, I really do. It is definitely the card of destiny and, turning points in your life and karmic lessons. It could be associated with, the universe, life cycles. Okay, but I feel like with the other two, I do feel lots of positivity with this and excitement. I'm not just making it up just for the reading. It is the energy that I'm getting and I'm feeling, like my solar plexus, my heart chakra, all that area just feels opened up, and it's always whirling like this wheel here. And with the wheel of fortune, it always reminds me of, with destiny taking hold of, your destiny and taking hold of your situation, and you're the one in the driver's seat is the words that I'm seeing here. Okay, and as with the other piles, I said that as this is a general reading, the message will remain the same, but it could be to do with relationships, romantic, platonic. It could be working relationships. It could be to do with, work, career, travel, having children, the whole shebang, moving, but the message will remain the same. All right. So they show me the wheel spinning really, really fast here. So what other messages can you give me with this card, Spirit? They're drawing me to the karmic lessons, okay, and they're reminding me of the phases and windows of change that we're going through planetary wise, and this reminds us of the universe and planets, and we've got the stars in the background there, okay. I think for a lot of you, you may not have been feeling the most large and in charge of your life, okay, over the past sort of 7 years possibly or more, but they're showing me that you're now taking these windows of opportunity. I'm seeing windows open and you're taking charge. You're holding on to this steering wheel and you're navigating yourself like into better waters, better areas of your life in a way. They show me moving away and pushing away from anything that does not serve you here in whatever this situation is or this question or whatever's on your mind. Okay. They give me the word building confidence. So I feel this pile perhaps isn't as confident as the other piles at the moment, okay? Again, that may not be the case for all of you, but I feel that the majority of you, you're not it felt the best, okay. And they're giving me, like they did in a reading the other day, metamorphosis and regeneration and change, and I'm going through this whole big thing too at the moment. And you may also be going through this out there. Many of you are a spiritual bunch, okay. I'm doing somatic work and facial work. And I was just being reminded before I began the readings, as I was tuning in, I was being shown the cobra and the snake, and it reminds me of the Kundalini energy. Okay, and being reminded that a lot of these pages and websites, whether YouTube or other, will give you the exercises to do for free, which is great. And they will talk about the points and the maneuvers to do, which is great, is which we want. And also for Reiki healing, I'm being reminded, which I did the initiation for years ago. Great, you're doing that. But what they don't prepare you for always is the, your Kundalini rising, that energy. So, and the releasing of the trauma and the anxiety and the, anything that's stuck within your body. They don't always teach you what's to come and what to expect, like the symptoms and things that you may experience. Okay. So whatever this situation is, it may not be applying to somatic work and fascia work or releasing trauma or therapy. Okay, it may just be applied to other areas of your life that you really need to dig into and educate yourself on before you take it on, It's definitely this journey here, and they're giving me the word journey. All right. So if any of you are on this new journey, transformation anyway, any area of your life, put it in the comments. I'd love to know about that. So it's like light at the end of the tunnel. They're showing me we have this beautiful light here, and this reminds me of like the solar plexus here, and the sacral. Yeah, and they give me the word activation. So there's going to be a lot going on. All right. So what they're showing me is whatever this situation is, and if we use somatic work, therapy, and all that as an example, educate yourself before you start. Okay, find resources and sources that can help to get you through each step, or when you're finding things difficult. Okay, you may have already begun this and experiencing this and thinking, what's going on? All right, because the process of change and transformation can be very uncomfortable. Okay, it's not like you're going to be like, it's change is difficult. Again, they show me the caterpillar and going into the cocoon and turning into pulp, and then turning to be a butterfly. To get to that point, it can be quite uncomfortable, an uncomfortable process. All right, so get lots of things and tools in your bag. They show me a bag of tools and resources, and reach out to people who are offering these three things and maybe not necessarily giving you the support or understanding of what's going on in your body, okay, and the processes when you're releasing all this. All right, and again, it may have nothing to do with that. It could be completely different, but educate yourself, get the tools in place to support yourself and to understand what's going on and guide you through this and sail you through this journey. Okay, and there's lots of positivity and light at the end of this, whatever this is that you've inquired about and asked about. All right, that's wonderful. I can really identify that card. Oops, sorry, I knocked the camera there. Finish. Well, you may be a practitioner yourself, so it could be just important to, put that in part of your training or your teaching. But this is part of it. It's not all, wonderful. Because I think some people can be a bit misguided and disillusioned, thinking like it's a quick fix, and it's not. Beautiful cat there. And they're being shown me here, and here we have the beautiful Pharaoh. Oh, that's my cat. Just as I said the beautiful cat, my cat upstairs, Marmy, started joining me. That's wonderful there. But the pharaohs revered cats, see them as magical. And I used to have a beautiful white cat called Star, and he was gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous there. And he would bring lots of comfort, and yeah, if he was going through difficult times, he would be part of that sort of support network to help, definitely help, like our pets help us, many of us through life, like our emotional support, unconditional love. Well, it's a bit conditional because they expect their snacks, which is fine. That's completely understandable. But yeah, no, unconditional love from our animals, and we love them unconditionally. But let's just tune in and see what else. I will research after more about connection to, white cat spiritually, and pharaohs, and how that links in with the message here. Let's just focus a bit more and see what else that they can give me. Spirit, give me more messages to do this. They're giving me the word decide, all right? Decide on what it is and how you're going to do this, how you're going to navigate this. They're giving us make a plan. Get yourself someone, speak to someone, speak to someone about, whatever it is that you're worrying about, and someone can help you navigate this. All right. For some of you, you may have been sort of holding this all in and holding it to yourself. And I'm thinking the word afraid, that you don't need to be afraid. Okay. Write it down. Any other fears, write it down on paper, write it down really fast. Write it down, get it out of your brain so it's not going around and around in your brain, okay? Screw it up, release it, burn it, get rid of it, rip it up, all right? And then make a plan forward, a positive plan, okay? We want to look at positive steps to move you forward. But they're bringing in, some of you may have a spirit animal, they're bringing this in now. I'm feeling cold around my legs, okay? Which often when like your spirit animals come in, so I may have one coming and stepping in right now. But that's beautiful. And I'm feeling quite emotional with this. I feel some of you may be, there's a lot of emotion, and transmuting of negative into positive, which, yeah, again, can be difficult. They're bringing in this comfort and this love, okay, to guide you through. Yeah, they're saying cats and guides as well. So I'm going to look up more and add that to this reading. This reading's been longer than the others, but I felt it was really important, this message, so to continue it. And for you to continue, I've seen the word continue, just keep moving forward, keep pushing forward. Be gentle with yourself, okay? Be gentle, be kind. But that's beautiful. And we thank Spirit and the cards so much there for the messages. And I feel this with so much love and so much light and so many blessings. Okay, and you're not alone. And I will see you in your next reading. God bless.